Man, I just want to hop on here and tell y'all prayer still works. All right, prayer still works. I know a lot of times we hear that so much to where subconsciously it kind of goes in one ear and out the other. But I decided to make this video to kind of change your perspective a little bit. So just to give you some context, in Acts 12, right? King Herod is persecuting the church. James got killed at this point, and now they're taking Peter and putting him in jail. But let's read in, and if you want more context, for the sake of the video, I'm not going to read the whole thing. But if you want more context, read Acts chapter 12 and it'll explain it. So when he had arrested him, talking about King Herod, when he arrested Peter, he put him in prison and delivering him to 4 squads of soldiers to keep him, intending to bring him before people after Passover. Peter was therefore kept in prison, but constant prayer was offered to God for him by the church. And when Herod was about to bring him out, that night Peter was sleeping, bound with 2 chains between 2 soldiers, and the guards before the door were keeping the prison. All right, so just to give you context, King Herod is locking Peter up, all right, try to persecute the church, but they wanted to wait until after Passover to bring him before the people. So it says in verse 7, "Now behold, an angel of the Lord stood by him, and a light shone in prison, and he struck Peter on the side and raised him up, saying, 'Arise quickly.' And the chains fell off his hands. Then the angel said to him, 'Gird yourself and tie on your sandals.' So he did. And he said to him, 'Put on your garment and follow me.'" So the angel broke him out of prison. But the interesting thing about it, verse 5, it says, "Peter was therefore kept in prison, but constant prayer was offered to God for him by the church." So the church constantly prayed without ceasing, right? So I believe that the prayer of the church, the prayer is what sent that angel to go and rescue Peter out of jail, right? I'm here to tell somebody today that prayer still works. When I was younger, man, my mom, she had asthma so bad she had to take breathing treatments every day. Because of prayer, she was asthma free for over 20 years. My mother-in-law got into an accident years ago and she broke her neck. The doctors told her that she would never be able to walk again. But because of prayer, she went zip-lining through the mountains with me and my wife. Can you believe that? My sister was diagnosed with colon cancer. But because of prayer, when the doctors came, they couldn't find no sign of it. My mom was diagnosed with breast cancer years ago. But because of prayer, she's cancer-free. My brother was locked up and charged for something he didn't even do. While in jail, he was fighting for his life by the very same cops that vowed an oath to protect this country. So much so that he was rushed to the emergency room with a broken jaw and broken ribs. Through prayer, he was released with a $20 bond. The charges are dropped, and now he's in a multi-million-dollar lawsuit. My dad was an alcoholic for years, but through prayer, he's been alcohol-free for over 30 years. My wife's left lung collapsed years ago. She was told that she would never be able to breathe the same again. But because of prayer, her breathing is 100%. As you can see, regardless of your circumstances, prayer still works. So tell me, what does prayer look like in your life?